What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Wargames, get my words right, and coming at you with another Rocket deck. This is the Red Eyes one. As I said in the last deck profile, I will be doing 3 profiles of this deck for you, just to give you the updates that you all probably wanted, or at least most of you, some of you wanted. So let's get to it. So today is Red Eyes Rockets. So as you can see, there has been a good few changes just because of the new support and some ratios I've been tweaking with to just make this a bit more consistent for you. So getting to the actual rockets, we have 3 Magna rockets, 1 metal rocket, 2 auto rockets and 2 shell rockets. So the reason I've gone for this ratio is because Magna rocket just deals with the thing that you will probably be dealing with the most, which is monsters. Metal rocket and shell rocket are kind of situational in terms of the column based for a deck like this, but I do want to have them in here because not only are they the new monsters and I want to use them, but they're also better than the Anisphere rocket in terms of getting rid of problems. But they do, again, if you can set them up, they can deal with a good amount of threats for your 1 cost. So the costs being themselves, they use themselves, and they deal with at least 2 to 3 problems. Metal Rocket deals with 2 things in the column, a monster and a back row, and Shell Rocket can deal with at most 3 monsters. So that's why I wanted to add those in here. And the Auto Rocket just deals with the back row that you just don't want to see. So those are the rockets. I've gone with 8 rockets. This is just a nice ratio. I think the original, the first one, I think had 6 rockets? 6 rockets, yes. So more rockets, but deals with more threats. So for the Red Eyes, I play 2 Black Flare Dragons, 1 Meteor Comet, 1 Darkness Metal, and the 3 Black Metals. So these are standard if you watched the last one. These 3 goes into your fusion for the Meteor Black Comet Dragon, but as well as initiating combos with Twin Triangle, being able to just revive one of these Red Eyes, banish it for a Darkness Metal, summon one back, summon a dragon back, and then just go into your play. Black Metal Dragon is just perfect, and it's just really good in this deck because it searches out anything that you want. It searches your Darkness Metal at the very most. It can also search your Red Eye Spirit at the very least. So Black Metal Dragon is just amazing in this deck. And combos really well with the last of the monsters, which is the 3 Gateway Dragons. Gateway Dragon can not only summon your rockets, but the thing you're going to be summoning the most is your Black Metal Dragon, because you then link into your Twin Triangle. Chain starts activating of Twin Triangle reviving something, Black Metal searching. Black Metal searches a Darkness Metal. Twin Triangle gets back a Red Eyes. Banish the Red Eyes for Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal gets back the Black Metal. Link into Borolo Dragon. Black Metal goes again because it's not once per turn. And you can search your Spirit. So those are the monsters, 18 monsters. For the spells, we had the brand new Revolve Boot Sector Launch. Summons rockets from your hand. 2 rockets from your hand. And summons as many monsters from the rockets from the graveyard to make the boards equal. We had the 1 Terraforming to search it. 3 Quick Launch to summon the rockets from the deck, 2 Squib Draws to pop and draw, Monster Reborn is now standard. Red Eyes Insight searches your Red Eyes Fusion, but it can also search Red Eyes Spirit once you've done that. But it also, the thing we use it for the most is to put a Red Eyes in the graveyard, so we have a level 5 or higher for the Twin Triangle play. 1 Red Eyes Fusion because I'm not playing the Redstone in the deck, so I'm not going to be shuffling Meteor Comet back in. So we only want to really resolve Red Eyes Fusion once, because once we've got the Meteor Black Comet Dragon, as long as he's not like banished or anything like that, he's going to keep your plays going, because not only does he just keep himself on the board, but if he is sent to graveyard for like a link, or if it's just destroy, you can get a monster back. So we play the 1 Red Eyes Fusion. 2 Allure because I couldn't fit the 3rd one in really, and you don't really want to be banishing too much, so I only played the 2 Allure just for the consistency to get into Red Eyes Insight. 1 for 1 for the Black Metal Dragon, it's just so good, and it can also get the dead Red Eyes out your hand, and it can also set up Boot Sector Launch with all the rockets. 1 Regeki for board wipes. For the traps I played 3 Solemns, 1 Warning, 2 Strikes. You can put a Judgment in, swap any one of these out. And the 2 Red Eye Spirits, because it's Monster Reborn for any Red Eyes, and the thing we're going to be reviving them most is Darkness Metal, because Darkness Metal can revive any of our dragons after that. So essentially Red Eye Spirit is getting you 2 monsters. That's the main deck, 40 cards. For the extra deck, as you can see, it's not a complete extra deck, but the rest of the extra deck is completely personal preference and up to you. These are the ones that I say you should be playing, at the very least. The 1 fusion for your Red Eyes fusion, the Meteor Black Comet Dragon, such a good card in this deck. Not only gets you in the head of the game with the burn damage, but can also is just a nice beat stick on its own. It's a high level for Twin Triangle, and if it's sent to the graveyard by any means, you can get one of your Red Eyes back, so it's perfect material for link summoning. The 2 Borlo Dragons, I always play 2 Borlo Dragons in our Rocket decks, and the 1 Topologic Bomber, because I think they just fit the archetype the most. Decode Talker, just standard generic. 2 Triple Burst Dragons, because it's the thing you're going to also be going into the most. It's also a dragon for Darkness Metal, and it's just all around a nice monster. You can also summon dragons from your hand, so it's also really good. 1 level 4 lower, so you can get out a black metal. You can also get Gateway, who can also get you something else. The 2 Twin Triangle Dragons, it's the combo maker. The Underclock Taker, because it does actually mix well with Rockets, being able to target them. And the Proxy Dragon, because it's just a good generic link too. And that's the deck, people. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope this, helps you with all your Red Eyes Rocket decks. So, as always, leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for the deck or any personal tweaks that you would personally make. I'd love to see them. And until next time, guys, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm getting ahead of myself with this ending. So, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe for more on the channel, for more videos for you. And then next time, guys, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.